We've already had a chance to see how the Samsung Q60R stacks up against the Q70R, and that one was pretty tough to call. Now it's time to see what happens when we move up another level. Hi, I'm Carl with Apt, and in this video we're going to compare the Q70R and the Q80R side by side and try to figure out which is the better value. There's really only a couple differences between the two, so we'll see if they make enough of a difference to justify the increasing cost. The first things are really just cosmetic. The bezel, for example, on the Q80 is a carbon silver finish. On the Q70, it's a slate black. So completely a personal preference, but I personally prefer the carbon silver of the Q80. I think it pops a little more. The black is nice and understated, but if I'm spending the extra money on the 80, I kind of want it to be different. The pedestal changes too. They're both metal with cable management built in, but the 70 has the angled foot and the 80's flat. And even though each side only holds one cable comfortably, I like the design of the 70 better. It's angled a little more gently and makes it easier to put a thicker HDMI cable through it. On the 80, it's more of like a 90-degree bend at the bottom, and that can make it a little more difficult to slide the door of the cable management system closed. As far as exterior differences go though, that's really it. The inputs are all exactly the same and they both come with the same remote. The bigger differences have to do with their pictures. And there's two features to focus on when you're comparing these two models. Both panels are full array with local dimming, but the 80 gets Samsung's Ultra Black and Ultra Viewing Angle technologies. Ultra Black uses an anti-reflective coating which does a better job of diffusing any external light that might be hitting the screen. When you shine the same light source on the 70 and the 80, you can see how much of a difference it actually makes, and it's pretty significant. Ultra Viewing Angle does exactly what it says it's going to do. It lets you sit further off to the side and still see a bright, uniform picture. Both of these features make it feel more like watching TV on an OLED, only without the risk of burn-in. Now, here's my slight issue. The blacks can get crushed on the 80 in some scenes, also just like an OLED. I wasn't seeing the same thing on the 70. I don't know how well it'll show up in the video here, but when you watch the same clip, you're able to pick out more details in the dark areas on the 70. I'm sure a lot of people are going to like the deeper blacks, but for me, I kind of like the better detail. As far as the viewing angle is concerned, the 80 definitely takes that category. The 70 does well off angle, but the 80 maintains its brightness and color clarity much better. Other than that, these are almost the same TV. Same smart features, same input lag times, and both can work with Bixby, Google Assistant, or Amazon Alexa. So, is the 80 worth the extra cost? Possibly. If it's going into a really bright room or you sit off center of the TV, then yes, I would say definitely. But for anyone putting this TV in a room that doesn't get a lot of light or you're always sitting directly in front of it, I'd save the money and go with the 70. What do you think? 70 or 80? Make sure to let us know in the comments which one and why. As always, we appreciate you checking out our video, and don't forget to subscribe so you get updates whenever we upload new content.